Hey, what's up guys? Brandon here from BigMcLargerHuge Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about the Infinity Blade controversy. It's been a pretty big thing recently in the Fortnite community, and actually all across what I've seen, a lot of people have been talking about it. It is the birth of a new tier of weapon. I assume only a few weapons over the course of this game will ever get added to this category. It's the Mythic Rarity. That basically means that it's basically the Infinity Gauntlet, but there's one on the map, and it's permanent. It's in a set location, and it's staying in the game for good. Now, big controversy with this is the fact that it is a really, some people say it's OP. I don't think it's OP because they have done some things to balance it out, and I think some people are just a little bit frustrated that it gives players who aren't very good at the game, a better chance at getting their first or second or third win just by being able to take out the globs of people who are at Polar Peak. By the way, because Polar Peak, as it stands right now, before the melting has finished, cannot support the amount of players going to this place right now, most people end up trying to just pickaxe the person who gets it, and mostly, if you get a weapon, it will be pretty set. So, you know, there are some chests. There's a chest there. The loot isn't too good right now, but not all of the buildings have been uncovered in the area, and it's tough to get into some. And we don't even know how big this castle will, in actuality, be when it's finished melting all the snow off. So, there is the Infinity Blade. Infinity Blade, the Mythic Rarity, is yellow, and I believe if they add other mythic weapons, it will be the same sort of thing, where it's in the stone or wherever it'll be, and it takes quite a while to claim it for yourself. It, just like Thanos, your HP rises to 200 shield and 200 health when you do it, and it's a beast. It's a beast. So it does 75 damage. And anyway, this is the flaming animation. It's pretty good. So yeah, we claim it, and here it is. It's the only thing in our inventory, except of course for building materials. And the attacks it can do is things like this. It's just a simple sword slash. And then there is this, which is kind of actually a big transportation thing you can do. You also get regenerated health, 1 health per second. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. If you can keep the sword, it'll regain your health not only in the upgraded mythic state, but also in your regular state. So as you can see here, if I revert back to my base state, dropping the Infinity Blade, my health will lower accordingly to the amount of health that I had as the Infinity Blade wielder, going into the normal 100 shield health amounts. So picking it back up, it will start to regain my health again, and obviously I can drop it again, and it'll go back to there. Another thing is the buff that happened when you pick up the Infinity Blade, Infinity Blade is what it's called actually. You saw it when I picked it up. It was the thing that made me have 200 and of each health / shield. That will only happen for the first person to pick up the Infinity Blade. If someone else happens to pick up the Infinity Blade after the wielder has died or dropped it because they don't think it'll work or whatever, well, then something like, that person who picks it up will not get the buff. Their health and shield will just raise accordingly to what its stats currently are. So say my shield is 0 out of 100, it'll still be 0 out of 100 when I pick it up. And if my health is 50, it'll raise to 100, and it will start healing. So it balances the way that the person who pulls the sword out of the stone gets a bigger buff than the people who pick it up out of the ground without the very long pulling time. Now the controversy around this item very much revolves around the fact that pro players in the Winter Skirmish found the Infinity Blade in their game, which they were not too happy about. Most of the time, I think, because of this feedback, mythic items or consumables of a mythic rarity will be kept out of competitive events for the reasons that we saw. It gets too easy and non-skill based to win a match, although it is actually quite easy to, it is actually quite easy to take out someone with the Infinity Sword if they're not being smart, or they're not playing their cards right, because they do have an immense amount of power, but they don't have range, so they will have to waste materials if someone's shooting them from afar. Despite having 200 shield and 200 health, if you had, say, a gold suppressed scar, it wouldn't be too long before you would already have them out of their shield and down to a point where you could easily take them out as a normal player and then pick up the sword for yourself, which actually might not be a good thing to do. And also, on top of this, the sword does not, do something like go into the storm circle when the player who's holding it dies in the storm. And it's quite challenging to fight over it at the beginning, as I've said already. So, from this controversy of the Infinity Blade arose another controversy which wasn't as popular and isn't really that popular anymore. It was probably the one-day controversy of the planes. Yeah, the planes were a controversy for a tiny amount of time. It was very interesting to see how it played out. It was basically one side was saying, oh, planes are overpowered, nerf them, and then lo and behold, the next day the planes were actually nerfed, so when a player is taken out of a plane by the plane exploding, they will actually lose 25 HP, which I believe is a very good change. You can always trust my opinion. So, anyway, on that note, the plane controversy kind of ended, but then it got reignited with the Infinity Blade coming to the game, which users, at least on Twitter, I don't know if it was a Twitter isolated incident, when I was watching the Winter Skirmish, I did not see any remove Infinity Blade posts like you will see in the comments of any Twitter post that Epic will make Save the World, Battle Royale, or creative related, they will all have the same unanimous thing: remove the Infinity Blade, which Epic will not do, and I am sure of this because there was an incident that was very much like the one we're seeing right now, and it was the double pump. Dun dun dun! To this day, we still see the random people begging for the double pump to be re-added, even though it was a glitch or something. I don't think it was a glitch actually, but it was something. And it made some things too easy, and Epic removed it, which was a very good thing. So now the game isn't as easy to beat, and like that exploded at first. It was just, it was just like, remove, bring back double pump, every Twitter post, every Instagram post. Now, it's just like for double pump to come back, and then someone else just like, shut up, in the comments, and that's basically double pump. And I have a theory that is what the Infinity Blade thing is going to turn into. Just a simple, like, for Infinity Blade remove. And then someone's going to be like, shut up, in like 2 weeks. Because, you know, controversies around Fortnite don't last long. The Ninja ban controversy, people still make jokes about that, but that is deserved. He had no right to try to get those players banned for literally doing nothing. And I think the ninja controversy and the double pump controversy, these will blow over with a short amount of time. Probably by week 3 of season 7, week 4, it will all be done. Yeah. So, just before I end off the video, tomorrow we'll be going back to regular videos. Actually, like I said in the video that literally no one watched yesterday, Onrush will not, not yesterday, but like 3 days ago, Onrush will not be coming just yet. I made a promise that I would do Counter Spy, and I will be doing Counter Spy next. So tomorrow, look forward to that. And yeah, so I guess that's about it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And this is Brandon from BigMcLargerHuge Gaming, signing out. Goodbye.